made it be my way.
Alright. Hey, what is going on, y'all? We are back with another season. This is season 2 of the Blerd Buster podcast, and I'm your host, K1, and this is your co-host,
Shalon. What's up, everyone?
Yeah, man, we are back in the building as promised, and tonight we have a very, very special guest, and we would like this man to introduce himself. Go ahead, man.
Hey everybody, I'm Reaux Woods. I am a creative branding photographer here in Atlanta, but I am a lover of all things Marvel. Thank you guys for having me.
Hey man, not a problem at all, man. We had to bring you on, man. Like, we had experience. We was like, yeah, we got to bring this man.
Right.
See what he gonna do.
Right.
But we're going to jump into it, man. We are back, like I said, with season 2. And tonight we're going to be talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantumania. So it was a wild ride. I'll give y'all that.
Yeah.
But it didn't give me everything I wanted from, I'm going to call it Mom. If you know what Mom is, then you know what I'm talking about. It didn't give me everything I wanted from Mom, but it was decent. It was pretty decent. So, well, like I said, let's jump into it. Like I said, I know me and Reaux, we went to go see it.
Yeah.
And 40X, that was an experience.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of felt violated a little bit.
Wait, why?
I just,
Why?
You ever just sit? We've all been in car accidents before. You ever just feel like you ever sat in one in slow motion?
No.
For 2.5 hours. That's what it felt like. I felt every car experience in the world in 2.5 hours. Left, right, up, down. I didn't have no seatbelt.
No,
there was no warning. I didn't sign no liability waivers. Nothing. There was no
definitely
seatbelt.
should have had a waiver.
Was it that intense?
Oh, we signed a waiver?
I said we should have definitely had one.
Because I'm just giving, if this would have leaned forward just a little, 2 more angles forward,
man,
I would have been in the front row.
Wait, was this a ride?
That's what it felt
essentially,
like.
so like, you know, where was it over there in Universal? Was it
Islands of Adventure?
Islands of Adventure.
That's exactly
so
what
if you
it
ever
felt
rode that Spider-Man ride,
Yeah.
it's basically like that.
Shaking, moving, ups,
Yeah.
downs, water.
That's it.
Where the hell is this?
So it was at Regal.
Wow.
Yeah, so Regal got one stadium dedicated to the 40X.
Yeah.
And we was in that thing rocking and shaking.
Move.
At one point, I thought the floor was moving. I said, Lord, no,
Yeah.
that's not how I want to go.
That sounds so fun.
I mean, it was fun.
It was something.
It was. So it's not that it wasn't fun. It was just a little unexpected.
Yeah.
Like, I knew it was going to be moving. I knew it was going to be an experience, but I was like, then again, I was queasy too.
Yeah, okay.
I really attributed that. I was in there. I was like, all right, I gotta fight through this. I can't get up. No, I can't do this. So
I recommend not eating or drinking
No.
before, because here I am just I'm my slushy. Oh, you can't wait. Eating my gummy worms. The movie started. Boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh.
Yo, it was that intense.
It was so intense.
Wow,
It
that
was
sounds
intense.
so fun.
Now, granted, like if this was like an action movie or something like that, I probably would have been all for it because
Yeah.
I know what to expect. But
Right.
when we was in there, like we in the ship, we riding in the ship, and
Yeah.
getting blasted at. So
Man.
it was an experience. But yeah. So I mean, if y'all ever looking for it, if y'all in the Atlanta area, go to Regal. They got a 40X, and hey, it ain't for everybody, but you know, it's out there.
Definitely gotta give that a try. That sounds fun.
Yeah. But go ahead. So diving into it, I really didn't know what to expect. To be honest, because you know, Ant-Man normally just kind of the garden variety, funny, you know, Marvel stuff or whatever. So I was like, I didn't know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
But from the trailers, I'm like, y'all bringing Kang in, so it's got to be a little more serious.
Yeah.
That was my whole thing. So going into it, I'm like, it's got to be a little more serious than what y'all been doing. And, you know, to get prepared for it, I started looking at the older ones. Like, I started with the first one. I think I fell asleep halfway through. I got the second one, was a little better. And what I noticed about the second one, like, the CGI was pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think nobody ever really gives Ant-Man this credit, but the CGI was pretty good because they had Michael Douglas and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Like looking young and stuff in the second.
Yeah.
Yo,
It looked good, right?
looked
Yeah.
real good because I was looking at Michelle Pfeiffer. She was looking just like Catwoman and Batman.
Yeah.
Like, this is wow.
Yeah.
But that's one thing I can say about Ant-Man. Like they go for their CGI. And then for this movie, you gotta think that movie was all CGI. Like, I don't know. I don't think anything was real except for the beginning, maybe.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's
All CGI.
Right.
Yeah. But you brought up like the funny thing. Like I feel like the tone was slightly different, which I don't know, because it's like some of the jokes were cringy and corny and just like unnecessary. But I do like the change in tone. Like I like that it wasn't so comedic versus other ones, because like we talked about before on the show, like I feel like Marvel Phase 4 has become like this comedic shit show for no reason. So I like the sudden slight change of tone. Overall, I'm with y'all. Like I didn't hate the movie. Like I still don't. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't get the hate anymore because I get it now. But overall, I thought the movie was solid. Now I'm gonna wait till we get into it. But I see why people weren't fucking with it with the Kang stuff. Yeah.
For me, I'm just like, was this a good introduction for the phase we're entering? Because in essence, it's the first one, right? Or what came out before?
But before this,
what started the phase going into this new phase?
Oh shoot!
Was it
not Shang-Chi? Was it?
I think Shang-Chi was right there at the beginning somewhere, but I don't think that was the beginning point. I think. But then you got what you call it, the Winter Soldier and Falcon. Okay. So I think that was phasing out of phase. Phase 3 or whatever. So I think somewhere there is when we went into phase 4. I believe so.
I think was like, because I know WandaVision played into it a little bit too, but I was like, WandaVision and Loki played into it, but I was like, was this a good introduction for badass Kang?
No.
Now don't get me wrong, Jonathan Majors played the role well.
Oh hell yeah!
He played his role very well.
Everything he's in.
But I was like, I actually was more excited about the cutscene than the whole movie.
Slick.
Yeah, cause I'm like, these are the ones we was looking for. Right there. Cause to your point, the tone was a little different. Mm-hmm. For me, my expectations were different simply because I feel like most Ant-Man movies have served similar to Thor as fillers. Like we're just here to bring you into the next major movie.
Yeah.
So with the commercials, I thought, this is about to be a different situation.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I watched it and I was like, it's the same. With a little more action. I don't even know if it's a little more action.
It's more action than it normally gives.
Yeah.
Because you don't never see Ant-Man really like fight for real.
Yeah. So
now the Wasp, she be going.
She could be going ham. Yeah.
I'm like, give her a movie because he be trying to be moral compass and shit, and nobody got time for that.
Right.
So, but I mean, it was cool. I think they try to play into other things like family dynamics.
Yeah, for sure.
Yay.
Right.
Like, that's exactly what we came to see in Marvel movie.
Right.
But I don't know. It's weird. Like, it was a solid movie.
Yeah.
But I guess thank you for carrying us into the next one. I'm excited for whatever is next. Thank you? Question mark? Like, so that's, like, thank you. I'll send you a hospital bill for my stomach for that 40 months.
Sure.
Yeah, like, but I mean, I'm still excited for the new phase, nonetheless. But yeah, I think that cutscene was the most exciting. Like, that was the most thrilling part for me.
Because you felt like you didn't get enough from the actual movie. Like,
but maybe that was the purpose. That could also be a thing. Maybe it was like, we wanted you to be like, okay, but then see this part, like, what's next?
See, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So I just want to touch on Rolando saying about the introduction to Kang. Like, my whole thing is what pisses me off about this whole thing is that we got the He Who Shall Remain. Damn, how did you say it on when he first appeared on Loki? I can't remember the phrase, but that's when
He Who Remains.
Yes, He Who Shall Remain. So we got a glimpse of him. He dies. Okay, so in Ant-Man, essentially, he dies. I know he's not dead. I mean, I feel like they're trying to set it up or whatever. I don't think we got a good introduction to Kang because I feel like, for one, Kang is supposed to be bad. Like, badass, super genius. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's like thousands of years old, so he has like he has the most advanced technologies at his disposal because of how long he's been alive. He can travel. I mean, like, he's like insane. Like, even more so than Thanos, in my opinion. That's how badass Kang is supposed to be.
Yeah,
like,
that's his threat level.
Yeah, like he's that nigga. Like, for real. So I feel like, for one, why the hell did he need Janet, which is the Michelle Pfeiffer character? Mm-hmm. Why did he need her to come down there for the Pym particles? Or why did he need Ant-Man? How? When he's supposed to be this super genius, he built an empire down there on his own. Mm-hmm. So why did he need their help if he's supposed to be this genius person? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then on top of that, like, well, I'm going too far. I'm just going to touch on that. I'm just going to touch on that. I don't get it.
No, I mean, I definitely understand because at the end of the day, whatever, it's like, if you were able to build this whole empire and things of that nature, you could have developed something to get your core or get it back down to wherever it needs
right.
to be. But I mean, the thing throughout the whole movie was Janet was busting it wide open. Like, that's pretty much what they were saying. Right. She didn't know she was ever coming back. She was like, hey, I might see my family, I might not, and she was getting down. Yeah. And it's sad to say, but Kang hit that. I'm sorry, he hit it. I don't care what nobody else said. He hit it because he had his attachment and all that shit or whatever. Like, you really don't need her for real. So what's really going on? So it just
the storyline, it just. And then it's like, okay, he's supposed to be the master of time and like multiverse. My whole thing is, which would have really showed us how badass he was, instead of him like just teleporting his daughter up in the air, Ant-Man's daughter, Cassie. I would have loved to see, because, he missed out on 5 years of her life because of the blip. Right. I would have loved for him to, like, age her all the way to death, let him see her skeleton type shit. I'm sorry if I'm being dark, but, and then scare him, and then brought her back down to, like that.
Like, give you a real feel.
Yeah, like, he has the power to do stuff like that. It's like, you're gonna just teleport her up and, okay, cool. Like, other people can do that. It's like, you were boasting the whole movie how you've killed whole Avengers, like Thor and all these other. Why we didn't see that?
Yeah, because, I mean, he was pretty much talking shit to Ant-Man, like, didn't I kill you before? Yeah! Like, and then, the whole thing of just bring his daughter up or whatever, is like, it's not really a real scare tactic to me or whatever. Like, we've always said that as far as Marvel lately, they haven't really been giving us, like, actual despair. Like, make it seem like this person has no hope. It really was just like, hey, I'm raising her up. You gonna do something? You gonna do something?
Yeah, right.
Like, whole time, Ant-Man, like, this is another thing. I had a question as far as, like, were the chambers, like suppressed powers or anything like that? Because if not, he could have Ant-Man'd out in the 65 feet, broke through, grabbed his daughter. Like, nah, fuck all that. You ain't just about to grab my daughter up.
Right, yeah. So, that's another thing. Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
I'm wondering if they're just trying to work on, like, a build-up with Kang.
I'm tired of building up.
But you know that Marvel is notorious for building up. Because I'm just like, when you think about it, even when they introduced him in Loki, him even talking about himself or the other hymns, he built that up.
Yeah, because he's like, this ain't shit. Like, if you kill me, it's going to be worse than me.
But I'm thinking it's the same thing with this guy, because I'm just like, even when you saw the cutscene, all of those Kangs look way worse.
I can't wait to talk about cutscene.
Oh, yeah.
No, I just don't want to get too far. Go ahead.
My bad, y'all. They all look terrifying, compared to that one. And that one operated off of some type of sympathy and mercy, too, as opposed to the other ones who give this idea of not.
Well, they made it seem like he was the worst one. Like, he was like, they set me off or whatever because they were scared of what I was going to do. Like, his people set him off. So essentially, it's like, nah, he gotta be the worst. But if he ain't, then who's about to be worse than him?
I feel like they all feel the same way about each other, though. I feel like that's how they kind of created the plot to be. All of them think that all their other halves are worse.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Jordan Peele in the Us movie, where, if you don't really pay attention, you won't capture it. But each, Lupita is a hero in their own story. I feel like each Kang feels as though they're a hero in their own story. And when they see another Kang trying to do it, they look at them as the villain, which is why they always sending each other off, which is how we got the first one, who was trying to stop all of them.
Right.
And the other one here in this movie is literally trying to do the same. They sent me off. I was trying to make everything right for everybody. It's kind of like the same thing, and I feel like it's just going to be a repetitious thing with all of his different. But that's just me. I could be wrong.
It's gonna be interesting to see Jonathan's depth as far as dealing with different characters, because none of them are the same.
Oh, he does really.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's gonna be interesting to see him go that go that way to each one that he's doing or whatever.
He's gonna kill it. He might need therapy, but
he's gonna kill it. Probably need therapy. Yeah, for sure need therapy.
Definitely need therapy, because that method acting, he's probably definitely method acting if he's doing those roles.
Oh yeah, his acting was chef's kiss in this movie. That's one thing I can.
So that means he's probably embodying these roles and living it his daily life. So he gonna need some therapy, and I'm gonna be there for him.
You'll be there for him. See, let's see you make it through.
I got his back.
But my thing, I to touch on what Rose said, I think I wouldn't be surprised if he actually is the one that is the big bad one, just only because I don't think he's dead.
No,
I think he's probably just lost in time or something. And I think when he comes back, now this is if they do it. If he does come back and he's like more ruthless and like, because this is the second time he's gotten screwed over. Right. So if he comes back like more like vengeful and like stronger, then I could see, maybe I could then be like, okay, well the buildup was worth it. But it's like, damn, like can y'all stop killing? Like I'm ready for it, like.
Because
I also feel like we can't have too much expectation since it's literally the beginning.
True. That's true.
It's literally the beginning. So we can't have too much.
Yeah. I guess because everything up until this point has been filler, we just ready for like something just to get there.
For the pow.
Yeah, just ready to get there, because at the end of the day or whatever, like to me it seemed like his anger was mid. Like Shawty left you, she broke your orb or she broke your core or whatnot. You couldn't get back. And then when you find out she's back, it's like, all right, let me be calculative, calculative, whatever, what I'm going to do, whatever. But it's like, you should have been pissed. Because all that time to get that power, and you just walking smooth, like, I know every eventuality or whatever. Apparently the fuck not.
Right.
He literally could have been ruthless and just killed everybody upon arrival. Arrival.
If he's the master of time, thank you for saying that, Vince. If he's the master of time, he's supposed to be a billion steps ahead of everybody. Like, none of this shit should have happened. Like,
but I don't understand the whole time thing as well. But in my head, if I think about time, I'm wondering if because all of those timelines were now broken from like Loki, if he no longer understands what's gonna happen in time any longer because they're no longer connected.
That's a good, yeah.
Because originally the one in Loki, he pretty much knew
everything until it broke.
Right.
Because he didn't know he was gonna die.
Well, you have a good point.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he did know he was gonna die, but it was just like, all right, I'm gonna die. Then what else after that?
Right.
Yeah,
he was trying to avoid all of that happening. Yeah. So he probably knew because he didn't he say somebody was gonna die? I can't remember it. But he knew somebody was going to die. I don't remember. Let me not speak out of context.
Well, I know he was telling... Well, I had to go back and watch it. But I think like, he was telling the female Loki, like, pretty much, like, if you kill me, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Right. And, like, the other the Loki we know was just like, nah, you ain't going to do it for real. She's like, nah, like, I've been telling you this is what I was going to do, and I did it.
I got one on the shelf for him.
Yeah, that was it. Because, like, he literally told her everything. Like, yo, shit's gonna crumble if you kill me.
Right.
Fuck all that.
Right.
I want you to die. Like, I didn't get to see my parents or whatever. Like, you live my life. You got to die.
You got to go.
Yeah.
That's an interesting point. Like, I didn't think of that way either. So, damn, like...
And I think that's why he's trying so hard now to be like, I'm about to fix all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Because Before it was there was a, you know, we had the time thing, there was a control, there was an understanding.
Yeah.
Like, now there's none, and it's just chaos in the multiverse. And you don't know what's going on, and that's why you have all these other different ones probably trying to do the same exact thing because they all have a similar mind.
Yeah, they probably in a frenzy. Like,
right,
okay,
they're like,
We're
we're all masters of time, and now this timeline is broken. We need to fix it. So they're probably all trying to do the same thing.
Right.
That's my guess. I ain't read that far in the comics, but that is literally my guess. They all trying to fix time and get it back to where they control it and it can stay controlled. And then when one person try to do it, they're like, oh, I gotta whoop your ass because I'm trying to do this, and now all these Kangs are fighting. Yeah. And then this Kang particularly probably had the upper hand, and that's why they kicked his ass out.
I mean, he was beating the brakes off man.
I'm beating your dog.
Right, yeah.
Shit out there, man.
He's like, I want you gone.
But I hate going back to Loki, but like at the end of season 1 or whatever, when time was broken, Loki comes back to the TVA and everything's fixed because nobody remembers who he is. The TVA is still working to, you know, fix the timeline and all that. So like at some point, I feel like there's a gap there that needs to be explained because.
But I feel like that's what Loki does. Loki is literally exists between a gap, and that's what the time place exists between a gap.
True.
Yeah.
You know, out of space and time, outside of the quantum realm.
Ooh, I got so many theories.
It's making my head hurt. I was like, if he's existing out of time, it's kind of wild what's even going on there. Cause I'm like, but. Oh God, my head hurt. I'm sorry. I just started putting things together. And I was like, yeah, but I mean, time. I'm sorry.
Time is a bug. It's a bug. Yeah. Because I'm gonna pull this out. So you remember in Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Thor pretty much was out of time. Wherever he was at was where everything got dumped at.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I'm over there looking, and then like we watching Ant-Man. I'm like, is this somewhere in that balance or whatever? Because it's like there's just some weird things about that and then Ant-Man that kind of meshed together. Because like even when Bill Murray's character came out, he was like, I'm human where it counts. And then if you go back to Ragnarok, you know what you call his character had a sex ship or something like that.
Dude from Jurassic Park.
I know his
Ian
name.
What's that Dr. Ian Malcolm? Because that's his Jurassic Park name. Oh yeah.
But you know, just with all that, I feel like somewhere that's connected. I don't know how, but my mind's boggling.
I just feel like it's like multiple places that exist outside.
It is, yeah. I mean,
you got where Kang was at.
Mm-hmm.
You got where the quantum realm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure that's wherever Thor was, because I thought Thor was like on some type of planet or somewhere in Asgard on another level. I don't know.
Yeah,
he's like on a throwaway planet.
And I'm just like, somebody need to show up right now and make all of this make sense, or I quit. Like, but you know, I feel like they do that so that they can play with the timeline in different ways. I guess it's working.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But
can we talk about MODOK?
Yeah, I was just about to say. I was trying to say. I was like, how
I was upset.
I was
disturbed.
I was disturbed
because I'm like, I think as a kid, like I go back and think about when I was a kid, and I used to see MODOK in like some of the cartoons. I was like, yeah, he badass. Yeah, he was badass. Even on the games, he was badass.
Yes.
I get here and I'm like, this was not the time to provide comedic relief with this character.
Like why?
Like really? Like he's supposed to be badass. That's how I remember him. But they did the same thing with my boy Thor, so I get it.
It's like they had the tragic backstory right there. Like
it was right there. Like he should have came like, I'm about to whoop everybody. But then y'all had to add this comedy. I'm like, keep the mask on. Keep the mask on, please.
Because even in the first Ant-Man, he was ruthless or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like, where's all this comedic?
It was gross.
Worry about me, woe is me shit.
The jokes were cringy from him.
Cringy as hell.
Yeah.
Cringy as hell.
I was like, okay.
But you know who somebody compared him to? They compared him to George Lopez and Spy Kids 3D.
That's what.
I'm not gonna lie. That's the first thing I thought.
That's what I thought. The CGI was so. It's like.
The CGI was terrible.
Like they stuffed that man's face in there. It's like
literally
stretched. Like they literally just stretched his face to fit.
So y'all didn't try?
Right.
That wasn't in the budget apparently.
I guess
that was not in the budget.
No, like. But he looked better in the goddamn video game.
Yeah.
Like
I was like, Y'all could have just shrunk the man face on a plate of skin, and we would have took that.
Right.
Y'all just over here stretching and out proportion. I'm like, is this Photoshop?
I'm about to say, is this Photoshop?
Stretched out the proportions and just said, I don't give a damn. Like, y'all didn't render this at all.
Like, we don't give a damn if it's fake rent.
Right.
They ain't here for him anyway.
Right.
You know, so, yeah, no.
What was the point of even putting him in the movie, though, just to say they did it? Because he really didn't play any significant...
And y'all also killed him off, so I'm like, if he's not gonna come back, y'all really should just let his
ass stay out. What was the point?
Y'all could have let anybody be his evil henchman. Like,
anybody.
It could have been just a random person that y'all just wanted to give a chance. And just gave a name. Y'all make up stuff all the other time.
And they didn't even explain, like, how he looked disfigured and shit. They just go laying on the damn... I mean, when his... suit was doing a bit
reform, like somehow his shit got contorted or whatever. The head don't make sense. Like,
y'all just crush all them bones under there too. Like,
man,
somebody didn't think it all the way through.
And then for her to be like, stop being a dick, and then like all of a sudden now he has this epiphany, like, I'm gonna be good. Like, come on now.
I was like, if y'all don't get
I'm like, y'all is not trying to give him a low-key origin story.
Did HBO come and step in? The Game of Thrones writers come and step in at
season
the last season? Did they come and step in? Did the DC writers come in and just give up?
Right.
Cameron just left one fuck you before you got it. Ruin that shit.
Like, what?
Yeah.
I'm a good guy now. Please.
Right.
This epiphany doesn't even seem real.
But then it looked like the actors in the movie felt some type of way too. Like, come on, bro. Like, even when he died, he touched Ant-Man. Like, thank you for being a friend. Like,
he was like,
what?
He was like, why are you here?
Like, why are you? Like, what is this?
They didn't tell me about this in the script.
Right.
So that was cringy. And to be honest, I didn't care for Ant-Man's daughter. Like, low key.
Me either.
It was annoying. I'm like, all right, little freedom fighter.
Right.
And you're not even really fighting for that, for real.
Not for real? No.
I was like, you spent this entire movie looking for a purpose. How about you collect this check?
Right.
How about you collect this money check and you sit in the background? You stay at home.
Right.
You over here doing the secret. We here because of you.
Right.
Pretty much.
And if it was a black family,
boy,
the way Ant-Man would have pulled that belt, I would have jumped beside that belt.
She would have got snatched.
Through the whole face.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that shit was wild. And then, like, the whole little tribe they landed on, they wasn't shit.
I just wish they would have been a little bit more serious.
Yeah,
like, why
that's all they needed.
Yeah.
That's all they needed.
Like, y'all made everything a joke. We didn't ask for this. Ant-Man don't always have to be this.
Ant-Man was the most serious, I feel like.
Y'all could have switched it up. Like, y'all could have gave us, like, a reverse of Thor. Because the first Thor was great. Mm-hmm. He acted like Thor. Then all these other ones, he acted like a court jester. But y'all could have switched it up. Ant-Man could have been like, I'm a dad today, and whooped ass, and but no, y'all wanted to cater to the children.
Well, I guess they had to set it up. They're doing the new Avengers. I guess they trying to set up for her to be the new whatever.
I fucking hope not.
The daughter?
Cassie, yeah.
I fucking hope
she
not.
can't even fight.
No, not for real. Her dad over there telling her, like, you gotta do it up. Like, I'm doing it, Dad. Like,
right.
Who? But you, Dad, I got a suit. What the hell you been doing with it? What you been doing with it all the time, little freedom fighter?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
the CGI was trash on the suit. I don't know if nobody knows that.
Yeah,
like,
I did. Yeah.
Ant-Man suit, fine.
Yeah.
Wasp suit, fine. When it got her suit, it was like, little fuzzy over there, ain't you, baby? Like,
Right.
Thank you, Marvel. We saw where you failed. We saw where you failed in the budget. It was MODOK.
Oh, God.
And it was also the young lady's suit. But they made sure to put money in the Kang.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You gonna,
that's what all the CGI
was. Sure.
Because I was like, now wait a damn minute. Y'all can make this whole man face turn blue. A dark-skinned man. Y'all can make his whole face turn blue.
Right.
With there was no discoloration. There was nothing off. No. That man turned completely blue.
Seamlessly.
Whooping ass. Up and down. But we got the MODOK ass who got the same faceplate and all, similar faceplate, and we just gonna stretch it out.
Listen, they went on Photoshop. They took this man's face.
They said, "Sir, come in." They just grabbed the back of his head. They said, "Pull it back." And said, put that on there.
Right.
Matter of fact, put your head in a ponytail. Put that on there. And that's all they did.
Yo, it was so bad. It was it was legit George Lopez inspired.
Very much.
Literally.
So. And I was like, he didn't even really put up much. As badass as he is, he really didn't put up much of a fight with her either. Like she tripped a couple of times, then she whooped his ass. Like she
right, yeah, that was that easy.
And it didn't even take her much to do it. She was just like, oh yeah, I forgot, I have powers. Boom.
Right.
I'm like, oh my God, you stressing me. You want to be a badass so bad and don't even use what you got.
Right.
She's like, I hope this works. Get out of the movie.
Yeah, she wasn't likable at all.
No.
Period.
No.
I could have did without her.
Because I'm just like, man, if it was me, man, let me tell you something, I would have been whooping ass. She talking about, I don't know how to open, pop them things, kick them through I would have been tearing the place up.
Same.
Like, it wasn't like y'all was trying to be covert.
No,
right, at that point, yeah.
At no point, to be honest.
Yeah,
like,
you was just like, I'm out here, rebel style, but couldn't fight.
Right.
Sit home. Go home. You are not welcome.
No.
Grandma did more work than you. Grandma.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Grandma was whooping ass.
Yeah, Grandma.
Yeah.
Even Grandpa came through.
Yeah.
Grandpa.
What's going on here?
Okay.
Right.
I thought when no ants down here, you thought, bitch.
Right.
Low key, he saved the day.
Low key.
If you want to talk
pretty
about
much,
it, he
yeah.
basically
The
saved
original
the day.
Ant-Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Ant-Man wasn't.
Nah.
We need to. Character development needs to be the next meeting that Marvel needs to have.
Yeah.
Because it don't make no sense that he still need a whole team to come save his ass.
That's what I'm saying. At this point, you've been Ant-Man for years.
Right.
You gonna save the world.
Your girlfriend do a better job
right.
with ass.
She was trained for that shit, though.
She was.
She was trained for that
but
shit.
I'm like, she trained, Grandma trained, Grandpa was the original Ant-Man. You ain't take no fighting classes yet?
Well, apparently he trained with her. Like
Could
Ant-Man.
be. Because she was still whooping ass.
Right.
She flew in whooping ass.
Right.
She gutter. She real.
Yeah, right.
She about it.
Yeah.
You still over here on a moral compass.
But they had all them conversations like, yeah, remember when we did this back there and everything?
I was like,
apparently he wasn't paying attention in class. Like,
couldn't have been.
No.
I already knew at the beginning of the movie when he was just doing a little walk. Hi, I'm Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I bet you it was giving BT. I bet you wondering how I got here. Like
movie of the
it
week.
was giving very much Spider-Man walking down the
Right,
street.
yeah.
I'm like, we didn't need this.
We really didn't.
I want to be right into the action, and here we are. Oh, my daughter got arrested. Oh, we have a family meeting. Oh, I kept everybody out the loop. I also have a suit. And Grandma just giving trauma.
Right.
Everybody, didn't tell nobody
What?
shit.
You didn't tell? What? No, turn it off. Turn it off. I'm like.
But then
Yeah.
But then Dog was like, I've been asking you what happened. I've been trying to get information from you.
I was like, this is ultimately at the end of the movie, it was everyone's fault.
Pretty much.
The only person who I could say probably I can't blame is the Wasp. She was good. She didn't do nothing.
She did her job.
She didn't contribute to the foolishness.
No. Well, did she not know about the suit and the quantum?
She knew about the
suit. She knew about the suit, but the suit wasn't what caused the trouble.
But she knew about the quantum realm too, didn't she? Or did she not?
Well,
I think she knew that she was working on it. Oh, because she was vouching for her. She said, you should be proud of your daughter and da-da-da-da.
But is that what you meant, or just the quantum realm?
Just with Cassie trying to.
They all knew Cassie was working on it.
Yeah.
Everybody knew but Ant-Man.
Oh, okay, so it's like
well, everybody knew but Ant-Man and Grandma.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
right.
So okay,
about it.
She's partially to blame. Never mind. Take it back. The whole family's terrible.
Right, the trash.
Whole family's terrible.
Right.
Because why y'all hiding secrets? And Cassie, don't be working on nothing if you don't know how to fight in your suit. Why you working on stuff?
And then want to pull out the suit last minute, like, oh yeah, Dad.
When I say last minute, I mean 20 people done died already.
Right.
And you didn't think to pull out the suit.
And then when they were falling into the realm, why you didn't?
Yeah.
Like you know,
right? Because everybody was doing their utmost to save her ass.
Right. You could have literally died.
Right. Right.
And you didn't think to pull it out, Dan?
Nah. Let me pause right here. This camera might go off.
Oh.
Nah, but I'm gonna get back on back to this. She had to suit the whole time.
Whole time.
She had to go. Sorry. But I still don't know why she was there.
No one knows. It's like
she she was there to fill a void or something because I wasn't rocking with her.
No.
At all.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like, y'all could just bring back the little girl from the second one. I would have
Yeah.
better than her.
Yeah.
And then the storyline was very stereotypical. Now she's following her dad's footsteps. She's in jail like he was. Like.
And I'm like, why do we need that dynamic?
Yeah, like why?
You know who would have whooped her ass? Who? What's her name? Hawkeye.
Her?
She would have whooped ass. She wouldn't have cared. She would have whooped ass. Took names later because that's all she did on Hawkeye.
Oh, you talking about Natasha?
Natasha.
No, not her. Haley
she would get her ass.
She would get her ass whooped, but she would go in there with the right energy, the energy that I needed. She would have went in like, I'm killing everybody, because she didn't think shit about it on that show. She ain't turn her head, no, she just like,
no, she was like, fuck it,
yeah.
She would have came in with the right energy, but she would have got her ass whooped.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now, had she had that suit, she probably would have did a better job.
More likely.
Yeah.
She could have did more of a suit, because you got to think about the show, it was just her, so she did what she could with it. But yeah, Natasha's sister was whooping that ass. I was like, damn, I felt sorry for baby. Alright. I just want to see. Alright, y'all go ahead. And that one should be good. Hold till we finish. Just try to keep an eye on it. If you see it going red, then I might change it up.
Okay.
See which part going red.
Camera to the right.
Battery at the top right.
Too far for me?
Damn.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
I see it a little bit.
It's only one bar.
Okay, I'll see if it go red.
Okay, yes. Okay, I don't see it. Yeah.
But yeah, back to that young girl in the suit. Why are you here?
Yeah, I just didn't like the dynamic.
Maybe they're trying to take that into. They're gonna. Of course, I'm sure they're gonna bring her into one of the newer movies.
Oh, of course. I don't want to see
Hopefully,
her,
she'll grow up a little bit.
I mean, I guess she's supposed to be a part of the new Avengers, but I don't want to see it.
Oh God!
I don't want to see
that.
that.
Oh my God! Please don't tell me that.
I mean,
what?
You gotta think the old heads are getting phased out. So
what?
You know, either that or they gonna be in the secret
Wars.
I don't even think they'll be in that. I know Hulk is gonna be in the Secret Wars.
Sam Wilson will be
Sam's
too.
gonna be in Secret Wars.
So when are they bringing all? Oh, so they're supposed to be bringing assembling all the kids.
I don't think it's gonna be for Secret Wars, but I think later on down the line, I think the kids will be together because Sam Wilson gonna have his own thing, and then Winter Soldier is gonna be with Thunderbolts, which is gonna be that other Captain America from what was his name? It was something American
soldier something.
I forgot.
Yeah,
we'll remember later, but yeah, so it'll be him. I think Ghost Rider's in Thunderbolt or something like that.
They should have been part of that. I'm excited for Daredevil to come back.
Yeah, I mean, well, he kind of came back already in both Hulk and.
Oh, I hope that's not.
I think he came in Hawkeye as well, and then he came in one of the movies. Well, at least I know Kingpin came in Hawkeye. I know that for sure.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But he was in She-Hulk.
Yeah, he was in She-Hulk, and then he was in Spider-Man, the third one, the last one.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. So I like, and I've said that before. I like how they started to bring the Marvel shows.
That was a good.
Shit, I got confused. I was thinking, the dude with the fire skull. Damn, what's his name? Okay, okay. Never mind. I like Daredevil. My bad. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people that names should kind of switch based on how they are, but that's neither here or there.
Yeah.
So,
Has it been confirmed they are actually bringing the X-Men? Is that a thing yet, or that's still like all up in the air?
I don't think it's necessarily all up in the air. I mean, they got it together where they can make it happen now.
Because
they got Wolverine and Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
So but I mean, he ain't gonna be our Wolverine, but he's still gonna be. I think it's gonna be everything that happened. They said something about it's gonna be right before Logan, so it might still kind of be our Wolverine, but not for real. Like, I know he gonna have the suit now. He gonna have the yellow suit. I know that.
Oh, that'd be dope.
So we gonna see. I mean, but you gotta think they got everything in the pocket now, because you gotta think everything was separated before. You had Fox over here, Sony over here.
Yeah.
Now all that stuff's starting to come together, especially with Blade finally coming out.
I can't wait.
I'm kind of scared.
Finally, when it comes.
Yeah.
They might. No. I was really about to give them a high five. I was about to say they didn't mess up yet, but I just watched Ant-Man, so yeah. I
mean, I hope it's gonna be rated R. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I hope they don't do it like Batman.
It's supposed to be.
They say it's supposed to be the bloodiest one. I'm like, all right.
If Deadpool can be rated R,
I'm just saying.
Huh?
There was no blood in Ant-Man.
No, it was like guts and that red
I was
shit.
like, boo.
The red shit they was drinking.
That drink, yeah, I was like, boo. Show us the blood.
that whole scene was weird to me because,
Yeah.
like, you know, they basically telling him to drink it. And it's done like, drink your red stuff or whatever. You like, what the fuck you mean?
Right.
Because she came out of nowhere, Dad, drink their stuff. I'm like,
go away.
Like,
Right.
we ain't being that progressive. What is
Right.
going out here?
Right. I did kind of like how they explain, because sometimes movies, they'll just, everybody talking English and they don't really explain, like, you're thinking like, how the hell they know how to, so I kind of liked it, but it was weird. It was like goofy, and then hearing how they actually talk, I was like, why the goofiness? Why?
Yeah.
But why is this stuff being served at the bar is my question. Like, they came through the bar and they had that stuff just ready to drink. Like, do they just know, like, hey, every once in a while we're going to have niggas come down here that don't
Right.
and just make sure they can get this
Maybe
drink.
people like drinking it.
I mean,
But why would they need it though if they speak their own language? Like, I don't know.
it's
maybe they had different
Plot armor.
properties. I don't quite understand.
Yeah, I
but
don't.
maybe Kang came down like, you know, like God and broke the sound barrier, like, you know, everybody speaking different languages, and then, you know, the only way they can know each other's languages is when they drink that. That's pushing it. I gotta find some way to explain it.
Right.
Like, I want to see if y'all's gonna ride with me on that.
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I really don't know. And then Bill Murray's character, when he came in, I'm like,
a waste.
he
Like,
was wasted.
yeah.
I was like, you gave us 5 minutes of camera time. They probably paid you a lot of money for that.
Probably.
But why?
Just this, I guess, the show that Janet was getting it in. I guess, like,
I was like, oh, you can't be messy.
right, then pretty much.
That's all he did. He like, yeah, you remember that time, and
he played it really well because he was like, oh, you know, oh yeah, this is my homie. Yeah, oh, I remember you was here. We shared those nights together.
Yeah.
And you know, Kang's looking for you. Yeah, he's really looking for you. I don't know what you did. he got one on the shelf for you, girl.
Hey, but that's the thing though. So apparently, when she was down there, he was a part of the freedom fighters. They were fighting against them.
Yeah.
So I guess basically what everybody was saying was, you left us, you left everything up. We was all hinging on you,
Right.
and now we had to work for him, which don't make sense to me. Like, you mean tell me this one person, after y'all geared up to fight, and then after she left, y'all was just like, yeah, we surrender, bro. Like, we good.
Like, y'all ain't had the brains or the moxie to fight for yourself.
I guess not.
Look, they didn't get hyped to the end till the outsider told them, hey man, get y'all ass out there.
And my whole thing is how they're like, why were y'all so quick to kind of be like, yeah, let's go? Like, you don't even know this girl, like,
she was not convincing
at all.
She's like, hey, hi everybody. If you're out there, come on, let's go fight. I'm like,
you think I'm about to ride out for that? I'm like,
right.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
about
like,
that.
I'm sorry, last time I checked, when you came into my village, half of my people died. Excuse me?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why not the lady do it? When they did, I was
Yeah,
like, I
if
see
the
what y'all
lady would have
doing.
did it, I would have been like, yeah, because she badass.
Right.
Like, she about it.
She was a little crazy too.
Yeah.
I mean, like she was tough,
Yeah.
but dumb at the same time. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it was a weird dynamic or whatever. Because like if you're supposed to be this leader of your people, like y'all out here in these outskirts, y'all got these houses that can shoot, which kind of pissed me off. I'm like, y'all got a defense system. Like, I don't know nobody that got an alarm like that. That's just shooting shit down.
Right. Right.
And you get MODOK come through just tearing through the houses. Like, these houses bigger than him, and he just come through tearing them through.
Right.
And then everybody just fighting for their life. And then you got one of your superpowered guys. I forgot his name.
With
but
the flashlight shit.
He should have just been going off to let him loose.
Siren head.
Airing it out.
Man,
Right.
But it was just some holes.
Yeah, some holes. Because I'm like, how did MODOK goofy ass just...
I mean, well, he did have technology from...
Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah, he came through there and
Yeah.
he slaughtered, but then when he showed his face, I'm like, bro, you should have kept the mask on.
Right.
I was like, why ain't nobody got a Glock? Because it was like, pow, get out of here.
Right.
That's all it would have took. He could have
It ain't like you gonna miss.
Right.
It ain't.
Right.
But that also leads me to wonder why Ant-Man don't have anything but just the shrink and grow.
Yeah.
Why you don't got no gun? At least a boomerang.
No
goddamn.
gadgets, nothing.
Something.
Right.
You giving Rock'em Sock'em Robot uppercut. That ain't gonna save you every day. You were fighting Kang.
That's all he had.
That's all he had. Rock'em Sock'em Pow. Grandma over here whooping ass.
She whooping for real ass. Like she came out with
Right.
like Matter of fact, if I could go back, when they came down, they was looking for a ride and shit.
Yeah.
They met up with the folks.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, what's about to happen here?
Okay. Grandma said, fuck this AARP, and started whooping.
Man. Cut the joke arm off, like, hey, my nigga.
Right.
Wow. Right.
So, yeah, that
I would have preferred her to fight Kang.
I mean,
She
essentially. I
I
want to see what made you so badass where everybody stuck behind you, and then when you left, they couldn't fight. Because apparently you were a threat.
Right.
I just want to know how Wasp is a badass, granted. Yeah, but it's like, how is Ant-Man and the Wasp taking you over like that, and you don't kill Avengers before, you don't kill Thor, and you boasting about it, so how?
Yeah.
Like,
till next time.
They need to give Kang needs more respect. I'm sorry.
I mean, I feel like if they are building up like we say they are, I mean, he's gonna get that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he got my respect when he whooped on Ant-Man. I was like,
yeah, he's whooping his ass.
I
wants to get out.
I wanted to whoop Ant-Man, so I get it.
right.
After watching that movie, I wanted to whoop.
You know what?
He was very that Kang was just very merciful. Like he did it the entire time. He'll talk his stuff. But he could have killed Ant-Man. He could have killed the daughter. He literally showed he could have killed her. Like,
easily.
I say he should have killed Ant-Man to like.
The movie.
I thought that was the route. I thought
the movie would have been
kill.
over.
Huh?
That movie would have been over.
I feel like at the end,
no Avengers were gonna come to save him.
Nobody was coming for him.
No one even, and that's the sad part. In all of his movies, I notice ain't too much people showing up for him, but he show up for everybody. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Trauma. Let's go.
I said Ant-Man movies are about trauma. Let's be very serious because all that family trauma that we was dealing with, we got to experience that. But why? Where your friends at?
Gone.
Your real friends.
Right, because every Avengers movie I saw you popping up, growing up, getting small,
helping out.
You were showing, the quantum realm is this and the multiverse is this. You was everywhere.
Right.
Didn't he go back in time with everybody too?
Yeah.
Hello, where your friend Marvel? We need answers.
Yeah, essentially he was down for everybody else.
Yeah.
So
showed up for Captain
that
America.
Is very I'm triggered.
Yeah.
That's very traumatic. Because what my homies at?
Well,
I guess it was like, hey man, we can't shrink like
we can't shrink. That is not an excuse. Because Doctor Strange could do almost any and everything.
Right.
That is
true. He
pulled
everybody out.
Exactly. I be feeling bad for him too, because Doctor Strange, low key in his movies just seem like a feature in his own movies. Like he don't ever seem like the main character, and that's sad. But we're not here to talk about him. But I just want to put that out there.
That is a rabbit hole.
Yeah. Because I didn't care for the last one, but we ain't got
That's hence why I called it Mom.
Right. Yeah.
No, that was WandaVision 2. So.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
On crack.
I thoroughly enjoyed that though.
Yeah.
She came to whoop ass. She wasn't playing with y'all. She had a bottle on the shelf for everybody.
That's why we can't get some of that gore in other movies though. Like
but that's probably why they did it. Because they got a lot of backlash for that movie.
Oh, they did?
Oh my god.
The gore or just the movie itself?
Not the gore.
No, a lot of people. So when Madness and Multiverse, after it came out, they got a lot of backlash. Disney got a lot of backlash because a lot of people were saying it was demonic.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it was a whole thing. They were saying it was demonic. It was too intense. Like
she is a witch.
Right. It was the red glowing eyes and how murderous she was, and they just felt like she was conjuring this, and so it was a lot of backlash of it seeming too like demonic.
MCU, this is what happens when you're too goddamn family friendly, and
I'm like, this is not Nintendo.
Right.
Relax.
On Disney Plus, you having the option whether or not you can watch the bad content or whatever have you.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you don't want to watch turn shit off.
Yeah, why you? Yeah.
And that's why they was having that whole back and forth about what could be played on Disney. And Disney was like, you know what, we don't give a damn. Put on the parental controls.
Right.
We don't give a damn. We still gonna put this stuff out here.
I'm gonna watch it.
Right.
Because they was like worried about Blade at that point. I'm like, nah.
Oh my god.
I don't give a
Y'all didn't make this streaming platform for them hoes. We not using them kids' debit cards. They not paying a monthly subscription. Sit their asses down in the corner.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, Disney Plus ain't nothing but what I had out back. All my VHSs. That's all it was.
Exactly.
I just put it on the app.
I mean,
that's it.
Scarlett Johansson already ruined it for all of us because we don't get to stream it at home anymore. But you know, this is our platform.
Right.
I want to talk to her. Now, don't get me wrong. I definitely understood where she came from.
For sure, yeah.
Disney robbed her.
Yeah.
But, damn, Scarlett,
fucked up for everybody.
You fucked it up for everybody. I was like, we don't even, we stopped clowning you for trying to be every ethnicity in the world. At least let us watch our shit on Disney. Like, come on. Now look at you. They killed you off. They killed you off. And you ain't coming back.
Right.
Nah,
ain't coming back.
Yeah. Like who for real gonna go out and go seek her out? Like, oh, we need Black Widow to save the universe. Nah,
no,
bro.
No one
not
is.
a soul.
Nah, bro. Like,
I am glad that they put my girl Charlize Theron in there. Because we know it's clear.
Doctor Strange, Multiverse.
Yeah.
She gonna act her ass off. She loves movies like this.
Yeah, she love doing that stuff. Like Hancock, boy, she ain't in the Hancock.
That was a movie right there. I enjoyed that. So bring Will Smith into the MCU. Yeah, go ahead. He can play serious roles.
Yeah, he can.
I say he couldn't.
Yeah, he can.
What role would he
I wouldn't see him in Marvel though.
Yeah, I don't see him in Marvel.
You want him to stay in DC? Wait, he out now.
Yeah, because
wasn't he in DC?
Yeah,
he was Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Deadshot or no, not Deadshot.
Yeah, you're right.
What is?
Was he Deadshot?
Yeah.
I feel like it's somebody
then
else.
Who was Idris Elba?
He was a made up character, but it was still kind of.
He was a character.
Like they made his character up though. Like
I've seen this character in the comics.
Oh, you have? I thought they made his character up.
I could be wrong. Y'all don't quote me.
Oh, okay, because I'm not.
He's over here talking big shit.
But no, I don't. Was a character.
I don't think it was necessarily. I don't know. I had to look at it.
Right.
Another very similar character.
Yeah, he was a similar. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, but that's the joke they made in the second Suicide Squad. Because
Yeah.
like even Peacemaker was similar to Idris Elba's character. Like I do the same shit, just
Right.
better.
Right.
But so I don't know. So if we clear through it, y'all want to talk about the end?
Yeah.
I was just about to say that. I'm so excited.
Man, so did y'all see another Kang? Like Kang the Conqueror? Did y'all see him?
What do you mean, like the blue face one?
Yeah. Did y'all see another one?
He was in the crowd.
I seen him out there. I seen him out there in the field.
Yeah.
Kneeling down. So I was just like, so it's two of the same one? Or like I don't know how to approach that. He had the same suit.
You know what? I think I agree with Raven. Or Shalon, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I think I agree with her. I feel like that Kane that we saw was the Kane.
Yeah.
Was the Kane.
Big Kane.
Big Kane.
I feel like he about to come back and just whoop all in. He about to wear all
the motive is there.
He's
pissed at everybody.
Y'all built that storyline. It's gonna be somebody. I feel like the way it's gonna come out, somebody else in another movie is gonna do something stupid, and that's gonna bring him back out.
Yeah.
That's how it always happens. Somebody tampering with something.
It might be Loki too.
Yeah. I mean, essentially, because that's kind of what kicked it all off. I mean,
it'll be Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Owen Wilson.
God, guys,
it'll be him for sure.
Touch the button.
You know what I was surprised about?
What?
They didn't get my what's his name? The officer who was in all the other movies, the Asian guy.
He was in the show.
He was in the the FBI. No, he
Doctor. Wasn't that Wang? Agent Wang or something like that.
He was in the beginning.
He was in the beginning.
But you talking about
it was like he gave a cameo.
Okay, but in it,
he wasn't in it.
Yeah, but two, he was in it.
Yeah, two, he was in it. I was very surprised about that. I just thought about that.
But he's gonna play. He gonna probably kind of be like Phil Coulson. Like he'll be in the background, but he's gonna play a part throughout. I think.
Yeah.
Because you've seen him, like I said, you've seen him in the Ant-Man, you've seen him in the WandaVision.
So
he's all throughout it.
Yeah, I thought he would have had more of a speaking role.
What if he's one of the aliens?
A Kree?
Yeah, a Kree. I don't know. I mean, because you got to think, Nick Fury, his character, essentially.
I'm not a Kree, a Skrull. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
My bad.
No,
yeah.
But, Skrull, so, like, apparently, like, even with Nick Fury, he ain't really been around for a minute. Like, that's been a Skrull this whole time we've been seeing.
Yeah.
So the real Nick Fury was up.
He's in space.
Yeah, he's in space chilling.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be, I'm pretty sure like somewhere around there, like they're probably in the background or in the agencies or whatever. Like even if you go back to Spider-Man, the first one with the Vulture, whatever. Like I think the Skrulls were down there as well. Like they ended the project. Like hey, all this is gonna go to such and such. So they end up working. That's why you're gonna get the little secret invasion, secret wars going. So that's what I think.
So I wonder if all of them who was like in WandaVision maybe like Darcy. Cause
I don't think Darcy is Skrull.
no, okay.
She too goofy.
Yeah.
I love Darcy.
She too Darcy. Yeah, that's
I
my
like
girl
Darcy
right there.
too.
Like
That's
it's
my
my
girl.
girl on reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's we gotta figure out when that's dropping, but that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Secret Invasion.
Yeah, Secret
Yeah,
Invasion.
I'm excited for
next
that.
year? Is it
Not
next year?
sure. I hope not.
I don't know. You know, Disney.
Cause I know we got
Disney.
Guardians of the Galaxy coming up.
Can't wait.
3 yet. That looks pretty good.
It's whatever
Can't
for
wait.
me at this point. I'm
What?
so sick of Marvel. Because like they Phase. I'm trying to just stay positive, but Phase 4 has made me just be like whatever at this point. Like I don't have no high
It
expectations.
just started.
No, like
not really just started.
the Black
the
Widow.
shows have
like,
been going.
Oh wait, what phase?
Well, I think Black Widow was still part of Phase 3.
Was it? I thought it was starting Phase 4.
I don't know.
I just googled it.
Because you gotta think about it. So like the one what was it? Endgame she died, right?
Yeah.
Endgame she died, and Black Widow's before Endgame.
Right.
Okay.
So I mean so I guess it's technically So
Yeah,
it's still in the original. It's still in Phase 3 then.
yeah. Oh, what?
Yeah, it wouldn't be
Yeah,
Phase 4 because if it
Black
happened
Widow
before
movie was
Endgame.
before,
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're going off of like the universe timeline, not just like Phase 4.
Do we need to
Yeah.
look
That's
at
what I
this?
was.
Yes.
Cause what came after Endgame? Wasn't it Black
Oh.
Widow, or am I tripping? And
The
then
movie-
it
the
I
movie
think Black
came
Widow came
out.
out not too long after Endgame, but like what I'm saying is that movie
Yeah.
is set before that.
was set before, so you would count that technically as.
Phase 3.
Right.
Yeah, I would count that Phase.
Well, then we're going off of Shang-Chi then, right? It's
It would have to
off
be. 'Cause
to Phase
I
1.
think that's the one that kicked it off.
Shang-Chi is still probably one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, that's one of the better ones.
That
was to me one of the best overall, like all together, like hit all the marks, like the right amount of comedy, the right amount of action, the right amount of family tragedy. Like they really did a good job balancing the entire thing. Even the research they did in terms of like cultural background, they did an amazing job.
I agree. All right. Even though the first time I watched it, I was like, eh. But I watched it second time. I was like, I was like, this is fire. Yeah.
It wasn't just like straight up fire when I first watched it. I was like,
Yeah.
No, I get it. I definitely understand it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm wondering. Yeah, I don't know what this end scene, what it's gonna give. You know, when I was looking, and I was shooken up with all of that 4D. I couldn't help but notice. I think I saw Megan out in the crowd. No, I'm just kidding. But if Megan was out there, Megan would be whooping
Yes,
that would be fun. How she get here?
Right, like what?
But yeah, the end scene, like I said, was probably more exciting for me than most of the
What did y'all think about that? Because a lot of people were saying the what's it called, the Dynasty of Kang Council, like that whole scene like was cringy, and I'm like, well, I didn't get cringy.
Why was it cringy?
I guess because he was like, like he was hyped, and I'm like, to me that was dope to see him like hyped up and ready to like get into some shit. Like,
but they gotta understand there's different versions of him.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
everybody's serious. Like you might have a goofy motherfucker.
And you have someone that's serious.
I'm pretty sure there will be a goofy Kang. We won't ask for it.
Right.
Marvel's gonna give it
we
to
don't
us.
want it.
I don't want it. No.
Go back to the drawing board. Please stop this.
Right.
We know
They
gonna
better
give it.
not.
We know they're gonna give it to us. Unfortunately.
Please don't. Keep it. I don't need to see Goofy Kang.
It's red.
It's going red now?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's a little yellow red. Oh, my eyes.
Yeah.
But it's a different
If it
color.
cut off, just let me know. But we probably at the end now.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was another cutscene with Loki, right?
Yeah, there sure was. What happened on that one?
Him and Owen.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
They were sitting in the
when they
crowd.
were sitting in the
That's probably
theater.
gonna be episode
Yeah.
one.
That's what I'm like, because I was like, wait, what?
That's taking off season
That's
2.
gonna
Yeah.
flow right into Loki too.
Yeah, yeah.
Somehow.
But ain't that dropping this year?
I believe
I
so.
think season 2 is dropping this year.
I think so.
I hope so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they'll be running back and forth out of time. What happened to Sylvia again?
Damn, what happened to her?
I can't remember at the end of Loki.
I
She
forgot
didn't go nowhere. She killed him, and she just sat there. I don't know what happened after that.
Oh.
What happened at the end of Loki? Like, I
Damn.
forgot.
Even
Like I
though
said, all I remember, she killing
He
whatever
showed
he
Renee.
remains.
my homie.
She killed
Yeah.
him.
That
They
probably
over
was
there
the
looking
goofy
stupid.
one.
What?
That probably was the goofy Kang.
Nah.
Oh, you think we're gonna get
Marvel
Goofy
can
again?
go goofier than that. I know they can.
No.
Yeah.
Because that Kang had some.
Because you seen what they did to Zeus. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
God damn it!
That's
Love
what
and
I'm saying.
thunder.
God damn it!
Right.
So if they can do that to Zeus, nah. We ain't seen the worst of it.
Love and thunder. Man, I'm not even gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Because I've already had like a disdain for Thor since the second one. Ragnarok really pissed me off. And I said it. You was like, "Oh, Ragnarok was good." I was like, "It was annoying." Bring back Thor from Asgard with the accent and not understanding human culture. I mean, I know he done been around the Avengers for a minute. I was like, damn, Marvel, y'all really give it one movie and then everybody become American.
Get it back to
because
the roots. Yeah.
Scarlet Witch, after that first movie,
voice changed.
Boom.
That's what I'm saying. How she went from
She had a deep
Russian
Russian
to
voice.
she was giving that Russian to all of. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Wanda.
That shit died real quick.
I mean, they did the same thing to Storm, so it's repetition. Because Halle Berry gave us something. It was not African.
It was something.
But she gave us something, and then she came back, and I'm like, what?
But then again, that was outside of all.
This is also outside.
I hope it's not right. Give her an accent. She's from Egypt.
Yeah.
Give her an accent, please.
Right.
I mean, y'all done did Wakanda, so y'all can't. If y'all come back with nothing, If Ryan not a part of that decisioning, I don't want it.
I kind of don't want him to be.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Why?
Okay,
Let
me do it. Okay, let me do a disclaimer.
Hold on, I do need to talk about that.
Okay, okay. I know I'm black, but and I know it may not be okay to say this, but I'm gonna just say it. Black Panther 1 was good.
Yes.
It wasn't all that to me. I actually don't think it was. I wouldn't put. It's not in my top 5. It's not in my top 5. The second one, definitely not. I didn't care for neither one of them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's been biased about
really.
Since day one.
I enjoyed the first one. I feel like the first one was more for the black community.
Yeah,
for
sure.
I feel like it was definitely more catered towards us in a very healthy way. We need to see that. We need that for representation, things of that nature.
Yeah.
The second one, I feel like I'm a little more sensitive to, given what it was centered around. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, we lost Chadwick Boseman, and that created a bit of difficulty for what they had to do and where they were at with the project. Right. So he had to literally come up with a whole new script and everything. Because I don't know if you've seen, he actually released what the original script was supposed to be about.
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
And I'm like, damn, you really had to sit down and just come up with a masterpiece overnight. Yeah. And really make it work. And then you have Letitia giving you a headache because she said, I'm not getting that damn COVID shot. Like you had, like he was stressed out. So I feel like for me, I'm a lot more, I don't know, like sympathetic about it. Mm-hmm. As opposed, and I didn't think it was that bad. I think they should have included the love interest between Namor and
Sure.
And Shuri. I mean, you could definitely tell it was.
You could tell it, but there was supposed to be more of a.
More of a.
I would have liked that. It would have given another dynamic.
See, when we did our review video, I definitely, because we both said we was like, we're not, just for what he had to work with the Death Man, we're not gonna sit up here and trash it or nothing, because it was still a good movie. Right. I think my only thing, excuse me, with the first one was just the, not getting too much, but just the his dad, King T'Chaka, and the brother. I didn't like how they handled that. I don't feel like his brother should have died like that. But as far as like it being an impact for us, for sure, I cried like watching the movie. That's how emotionally connected I was, and I cried in this one when Queen Ramonda died.
Man,
boy,
let me tell you something.
What?
Angela Bassett played the hell out of them few seconds.
Yes,
it was quivering.
She played the hell out of that movie. Right. She deserved that award.
Oh yeah,
because when she was fussing about being a mother who lost her kids.
Oh yeah, that gave me chills. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, shit. I'm not crying. You're crying.
Right. For sure.
She did that, but I think sometimes it also depends on the mindset you go on when you see a movie too. Mm-hmm. And I feel like a lot of people still went in with the mindset this is gonna be an action-packed movie.
I did. I knew.
But a lot of people did.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate because that's kind of like, off topic Megan. A lot of people went to see that thinking it was gonna be a scary movie. I'm like, the commercial itself should have showed you that was
dancing and getting it like
it was supposed to play. It was a parody. If you want to be honest, it was literally a parody, an ode to Chucky.
Yeah.
Without bringing spirits into it, they went more modern with tech.
Yeah.
Because we're all involved in tech.
Yeah. I mean, but that's the scary part. But that's what makes it scary.
That's what
that
makes
could
it
be next
scary.
year.
And that's kind of like what Jordan kind of does with his. He makes you see outside of the box, kind of like Black Mirror. Mm-hmm. Like they make you think outside of the box. Like that should be scary to you because we are. This is what society is now,
right.
And y'all don't see it. Like that literally could be your Alexa beating your ass in your sleep. Like y'all don't think about that.
Right.
I always having a conversation.
Right. Alexa could be letting your doors open and letting the thieves come in. And then now we got Terminator and The Purge all at the same time.
Right.
Your neighbor's walking in your house beating your ass in your sleep. Like this is what should be scary.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
But
Marvel, what do you have in store for us next?
Please
do not disappoint us.
I'm over it. I'm just whatever happens.
I mean, but I feel like for the 10-year fans, like you got those fans that's gonna be there for it. So it's just like don't disappoint us.
Yeah.
But then, end of the day, it's like they moving pieces around. It's like we don't know which way it's gonna go. Yeah. We're just here and we just hoping. Like we feel like, at least for me, I feel like they have enough tenure with us to where we're like, all right, come on, tighten it up.
They do better
but
than
we're not gonna not go see it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there spending my money.
Y'all
I'm
gonna get this
it.
coin.
Right, but
it may not be
mad about it. Like
it may not be a 4D movie, but y'all will get this coin.
Right.
All because of Scarlet. Because if it wasn't for Scarlet, I'd be right at my house.
Right. I just need them to tighten it up a little. That's it. The Russo brothers did such a great job with the Infinity Saga. The multiverse saga, I need y'all to come with it. Come on now.
I mean, but I think that's just what a lot of us are missing because of the Russo brothers and the work they did. We're still hanging on to that. It was like, it can't be nothing better than that. And then we just work with the writers that we have and whatnot. So
true. Yeah.
It's
got to get there. I don't feel like they're going to fail us. This build up ain't what
I want to believe you, bro.
I want to believe me too. I'm trying to convince myself as I say it.
Camera went off, just so you know
I got you.
I'm trying to convince myself as I say it.
Yeah.
Cause
that's all you can do.
Yeah, right.
Well, maybe
y'all rock yourself to sleep. It's gonna be okay.
Maybe they'll restore our faith in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I mean, I'm just here for music.
True.
The music,
regardless.
The first one I love.
Well, they're bringing my girl Zoe back. So
second one I didn't like. It was too corny, too funny. Third one I got hopes. It seems like it's gonna be sad. I hope they don't kill off Rocket, but we'll see. I think if Drax goes, I don't care. But
well, I mean, he's
just there.
Right at this point.
Batista was like, "Hey, I'm good on Drax, though." That's why I remember.
So he might be the one that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if anybody out, he might go.
He need to get that coin.
Shit, I don't care.
I mean,
we tired of you acting like a police officer.
Right, pretty much.
Those are the only movies outside of that you doing.
Right.
Being a security guard. Man. Well,
we have ventured off of Ant-Man, so we
definitely have.
And that's because the movie didn't leave you much to talk about.
Right.
I'd rather talk about that 5-second scene with Loki. But Kang was in that too.
Right.
I don't know if he knew he was Kang at the time.
Oh, Loki didn't know he was Kang, or
Kang knew he was Kang
yeah.
But Loki.
He seems shook. I'm trying to figure out.
Of course, Loki gonna be shook because the last time Loki saw Kang was when Sylvie killed him.
But he was like acting like he knows what he's capable type shit. So I'm trying to.
Kang told him what he was capable.
Oh, you right.
Kang
he did.
Told him,
yeah.
Like,
said, I'm him.
He's like, I'm him. He's like, the other me's are far worse.
Oh yeah, you right. I remember
so
that
line.
line.
Seeing that, he like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that man probably don't even know he Kang. It didn't give like I'm a badass, but Kang is full of surprises.
Never know, yeah.
Because I mean, even the Ant-Man when Lane when he was walking, I was just thinking about like, damn, did I kill him? I don't know if I killed him for real. I'm gonna try to live my life, but damn. could he come back and fuck me up? They
did that
you don't
on purpose.
let him go.
They did that on purpose because the way I would have went back into whatever he went into and just started beating down on whatever it was, I would like, this gotta go. Throw it in the lava, kick it. Something gotta go. I would have destroyed the quantum realm.
I agree. I would have.
Well, I mean, that's what he was willing to do. He like if I gotta go in here and fight you, I'm gonna destroy you. I'm gonna make sure I can't go back. As long as my daughter good, as long as my girl good, they straight.
We knew they wasn't gonna kill that man off.
They should have.
I
think it would have.
Yeah.
I think I would have been okay.
It would have served as a great tragedy.
Yeah.
And Marvel, we might need that right now.
That's what I'm saying. Make me upset.
Make me upset to be like, I'm gonna come back and spend this $10 on the next damn movie.
Right.
But I'm still upset, and then make us forgive you.
Everybody had a good ending. It's like the fuck. I think if they trapped for good, and the damn daughter opens the portal.
Yeah, see, I would have been okay with them being trapped for good,
Right.
and y'all find some other way to bring them back. Maybe.
Right.
But it literally took them 10 seconds.
Singing.
Like, oh yeah, nah, you ain't.
I'm like,
you ain't know nothing about this at all when you first did it.
Right, now you can just open shit up.
All of a sudden, I was like, you a late bloomer. You came out in your suit late. Now you know how to open a portal late.
To the quantum realm at that.
I feel like Kang is going to use that to trace back. Like, because remember the grandmother was like, destroy this. Like, you send a signal down to the quantum realm and all that stuff. Whatever. I think he's going to use that to trace back and come into their universe and cause havoc.
Shit, they could do some Thanos shit, like how he came on Thor's ship and like murked everybody. If he like did that in the quantum realm, like just killed everybody off and then came up into the, I guess, the Marvel universe, that'd be dope too.
He might try to use, if them ants are still down there, he might try to use the technology from the ants. Because the ants have...
How the fuck did it... Well, yeah, they do have
their own technology.
Yeah.
But are they more advanced than him?
They might be.
They might be.
Well, no, I say this, they might be more advanced than him. Right. Because he was like, I let them run off, I let them do their own shit. I ain't had nothing to do with it.
And he said when they came through the quantum realm, themselves went through almost 1,000 years.
Yeah, and they found him.
And created their own communication, everything.
Yeah. So it's just like, he could use them as a resource. And if you think about it, I mean, it's not Pym technology, but it
comes from
Pym technology.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
and he's smart enough to decipher all that. So he might come back from that. Like, come on a praying mantis. Right. Like, y'all got ants, I got this.
That was set up because he had an army, so that I could see that. Like, he would come with an army of ants, like, yeah, these my ants now.
Or he could use the technology to control people, like they control the ants. Now, that'll be a thing. And that sounds like something Kang would do. Probably take over everybody in the quantum realm, control them, and find his women.
That'd be dope.
All right. Marvel, if y'all are watching.
Just get us in the writer's room.
I just need my writer's credit. I will show up and whoop ass at the Disney Studios. I will burn Disney World down. I need to be in the credits when the scene before the end scene. I need to see my name.
Right.
Reaux Woods.
Hello. Hi, how y'all doing? It's me. I'll be in the theater. Yes.
Right.
Speaking of, still off topic, but we about to get to the end anyway. Okay. But Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan, they got that movie Creed coming out or whatever. Yeah. So I had got a early screening of that or whatever. So I'm interested to see how they gonna set that movie up or whatever. What we got in store for next thing coming up in Marvel or whatever. Because even though it's outside of Marvel, I'm interested to see how he goes off in here and see if it's gonna carry on to the next.
I'm not worried about it. Jonathan Majors can act his ass off.
He can.
He's he's actually off camera. He's actually a very animated person, which I never expected.
Really,
I never expected that from him.
I didn't either.
Like looking at the roles that he plays, I never expected him off camera to be so animated.
Oh, because he acts so different.
It's so completely different.
I do know that most of the people, the most successful actors, are actually animated comedians. Because it's actually not easy to do comedy.
No. Like, did you see Michael B. Jordan on SNL? That shit was crazy to watch.
I did not. Was he good? Oh, you said cringy. Yeah. But you know who was actually funny?
What?
Pedro Pascal this past
I heard.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it yet. I heard.
I have been watching TikToks of that all day. That man is hilarious. And he don't even try.
Jesus Christ. But that be the ones that are not trying to be funny as hell.
And that's why I'm like, those people play the best role. Because the way he is in Last of Us, I haven't seen all of, like, I've only seen the trailers.
In a witch.
Like, the trailers, I'm like, he acted his ass off. I know you feel the type of way about it.
That's gonna be our next episode.
Yeah.
I can't chime in. I haven't seen it yet. And I didn't play the game either.
See, I played the game.
I didn't play the game. She's played the game. I haven't played the game.
A lot of people who play the game feel the type of way about the show.
Oh, I feel.
Yeah, she does.
I've been hearing about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what's wrong with it? Like,
yeah.
I guess I gotta play the game to find out. But yeah, Pedro Pascal, amazing actor, because he was in Narcos.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
He actually played in a movie with Nicolas Cage. I didn't even know. Yeah.
Oh, well, that comedy about Nicolas Cage,
Yeah.
the Nicolas Cage movie.
And he was actually funny in that,
I
too.
heard, yeah.
I'm like, why am I now just hearing about this guy?
Yeah.
Because they said that was probably one of their best episodes this year. I mean, it's only the beginning of the year, but...
Right.
I was like, I'm
going to check that out then, because I didn't really catch it.
The skit you need to see is the one of that lady cutting that steak at the table. And she got her steak like extra well done, and while she was cutting it, the whole table was shaking.
Yeah. I saw that one.
He kept breaking character the entire time.
They were trying so hard not to laugh.
He was laughing, so he kept trying to hold it, and he could not do it.
But
anime, John Leguizamo's the same way though.
Yeah.
And John Leguizamo could act in anything.
Yeah, and they really don't give him credit.
They don't give him credit. That man deserves so many awards.
Because I heard he was supposed to be Vulture. Like in Spider-Man, he was supposed to be Vulture.
He would have ate that up. Mm-hmm. He's played so many roles. Like, it's unbelievable. I didn't even realize that he played the villain in Spawn.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was him because they made him bigger.
Yeah, but he played that damn role, though.
Hell out of, I'm like, and this man ain't won no Academy Awards.
That's how I be, though. You got some people just now getting their shine for stuff that even
Margaret, what's her name? Michelle, what's it?
Cho?
Is it Cho? No, Michelle...
Talking about for everything and all at once. That was a phenomenal movie.
That was a really good movie.
Have you seen that yet?
Everything
all at once.
Everything everywhere all at once.
It's good.
It touches on so many things.
So much.
Like you have to think. Like people who just watch it and don't think, you're not gonna get it. It touches on motherhood, abuse, like all type of things, sexuality.
Where is it on? Like
a lot of people. It's on Amazon now.
Might be on
At Stars, a lot of people were saying, because it came out around the same time as Multiverse, they said that actually did a better job than Multiverse.
That's how Multiverse should
have been. That's how Multiverse should have been, because they dived into so many different universes on that. It was so good.
And then the little kid from Goonies, the little Asian kid.
No.
Damn. Oh, shit. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to wrap up.
I've never seen it. Sorry.
You never seen Goonies?
No.
Me, that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I'm not the only one. Okay, good.
I heard about it.
Yeah, I heard about it. I know what it is. I just never.
I'm like Stranger Things. Like,
I mean, they took their boxy for
basically.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. But
yeah.
Check Goonies out. But so that was Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. So we tried to hit as many points as we got. We veered off a little bit, but we made it. We here.
Yeah. Circle back.
We came back around.
That's how uninteresting it was.
Yikes.
Still a solid movie, but
I liked it.
But you gonna kill it for the people in the room, man. Some people might have not seen it.
I'm so sorry. Oh my God, please go watch this movie. Please get your own opinion. I'm not much of a hardball. I just, we've all seen the other Ant-Mans, and we've all made opinions about those. I'd say that don't stray too far from those opinions. And,
Ant-Man was good.
Ant-Man was consistent with the other Ant-Man. I'll say that. So don't take negativity.
Yeah.
It was consistent with a slight different tone of let's add family trauma.
Essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially.
And we can all learn from family trauma. So if you like that, definitely say check out the movie. Little action here and there. Jonathan Majors did an amazing job. So if that's all you need to go watch it, that works too. And go Michelle Pfeiffer. You whooped ass, girl.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
If you don't see it for no other reason, go watch Michelle Pfeiffer whoop ass.
Oh yeah, she was doing her thing.
Doing her thing in more ways than one.
Oh yeah. There we go.
She said she needed an itch scratched.
She said it was 30 years, man.
It was 30 years. She had to do what she had to do.
She had needs. That's what she said.
She had needs. She needed an itch scratched immediately.
You know you need a bath. You need a bit of murder hit it.
Right.
Anyway,
She took it from a murderer. But we gonna say I bet she still did it after she read his thoughts too. She's like, you know what? I know
hit
it
it
right.
with Will Smith. One last ride.
Right. She hit her with the Angela Bassett. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. But she did it anyway. Oh man.
All right. So this has been the season 2 premiere, man. We hope y'all enjoyed this one. We know when y'all hear us, it's like, damn, y'all always just trashing every movie show. We ain't trying to. We just giving our honest opinion. So I mean, at the end of the day, that's all you can ask for. Right. So if you haven't seen it yet, go see it. You know, if you already made it to the end, I'm sorry. And but what's up?
We did spoilers.
Huh?
We did spoilers. Oh my god! Don't watch this until you watch the movie. Oh my god! I'm so sorry.
Well, no.
It's okay.
See, but this is why this is why we wait a week after to film. So give people a chance to go see it, but then some people just don't. Some people don't see it till like maybe a month after. So that's why I try to tell people, like, if you getting on here, just know you getting spoilers.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, you know, but
sorry to you people.
It's okay.
Yeah. But we're here now. You done made it to the end. We hope y'all enjoyed this ride with us. As always, before I forget, next episode we'll be talking about The Last of Us, so y'all stay tuned for that. I think it's like 3 more episodes until the season finale or something like that.
So, yeah.
Something like that. But we're going to dig into that and talk about that. You know, like I said, you know, Shalon knows more about it than me as far as the gaming side. I've only seen the show, but we're going to jump into that. But at the end of the day, I am your host, K1, and this is your co-host,
Shalon.
and this is your special guest,
Reaux Woods in the house.
Tell them where they can find you, man. You guys, stuff.
Yes, you guys can find me online on Instagram as Reaux Woods. That's REAUX_Woods. If you for any of your photography needs, events, editorial, branding, creative, you name it, right here in Decatur, Georgia. You can find me on Facebook under Reaux Woods Photography or Reaux. I'm on there. You'll be able to find my page. It's real easy. I don't have a YouTube page yet. But
Slack. I got 2. Come on.
I'm getting there. Lifing.
Understood.
But the main place to reach me if you want to see my work or even just collaborate, speak, or anything like that is my website, and that's www.reauxwoods.com. Again, that's REAUX Woods.com.
Yeah. All that be down in the description, so y'all make sure y'all check him out, because I mean, hopefully sooner or later, Blerd Buster can get with him and get us a little photo shoot in, so
you already know.
So y'all keep an eye out for that, man. Thanks for tuning in with us. We're here with season 2. Y'all stay tuned for the next one. Y'all have a good one. Peace. All right. Woo! You did it.
Yeah.